Nintendo trying new things with hardware has sometimes led to developers big and small trying entirely new game designs. One such example of this done well is this unique game that started out as an indie title before being adopted by the big N themselves, and then fortunately for gamers became a day one launch title for Nintendo's newest system. This is Snipperclips, Cut It Out Together for the Nintendo Switch. Snipperclips is a cooperative puzzle game with a special theme and design. Both players start out as these bright colored paper characters, and together you have to solve the puzzle of every small self-contained stage. Often what this requires is actually cutting pieces away from each other to change your shape so you can find the best way to solve the puzzles. What helps to make this an enjoyable and welcoming game is its creative yet simple and light-hearted presentation. The visuals look like something a kid in school would daydream about while staring down at his notepaper and pencils instead of, actually doing schoolwork. And the simple music with happy voice blurbs from your paper friends, even when they get disappointed, also keeps this game at a light and family-friendly tone, which is definitely appreciated during some of the harder puzzles. And the game has a good variety of puzzles, some with the objectives of matching shapes, getting an object from one place to another. Just those types alone have variations. The game doesn't hold your hand either. You're given just enough information in your given space to figure out what has to be accomplished. There isn't usually one specific way that you have to cut up these characters. You have to be creative in how you rotate each character and change their shape to solve every puzzle, sometimes requiring careful timing of movement too. Now this game can be played solo using one Joy-Con or the Switch in handheld mode. Getting the characters in the right places then requires you to swap between them similar to LEGO games, but it's clear that this game was made for multiplayer. A second player controlling the other character allows for your team to have better timing, accomplish a puzzle that's way too difficult to handle alone, and come up with more creative solutions. Fortunately, with the Joy-Cons being the main controllers for this game, it's easy for two players to jump into the Snipperclips at home or on the go. With just the Joy-Cons, you can move, cut, jump, rotate your character, everything you need to do for puzzle solving. There are even 4-player puzzles to take on here. If you don't have 4 people, each of the 2 players would swap between 2 characters as you would in single player. And these puzzles add more variety to the list of challenges here. Now, even though this game doesn't hold your hand by explaining every puzzle or giving you objective hints like so many other modern games, it's not too punishing either. Puzzles feature no time limits, and if you mess something up, you can easily press a button or bring your character back to normal form to try again. This is all good since it makes the game more accessible and less intimidating to players of all experience levels. What honestly sold me on this game though was its Blitz mode, a collection of 3 competitive mini-games: basketball, hockey, and the dojo, where the goal is to actually cut your friends into nothingness, instead of doing that when you're supposed to be working together. It's fun to play these games as they're a fun break from the thought-heavy puzzles, good ways to keep the game fresh and light, and it shows that the team at SFB Games actually put thought into everything they could do with this new IP. While a game like this could theoretically be made for other systems, it seems to have a natural fit with the Nintendo Switch. Its cheerful presentation is fitting of the Nintendo brand, and its ease with on-the-go co-op is something that currently only the Switch can fulfill. All that aside, this game is well worth its $20 price tag. It's a game that will surely challenge your puzzle skills while making you and a friend or friends smile the whole time. If you've recently purchased a Switch and you're wondering what eShop exclusive games to download, this is one game I highly recommend. And that's my review of Snipperclips Cut It Out Together. If you liked this review, check out my previous reviews of Freeze Me for the Wii U and the Just Dance series. See you all next time!